Right, sir.
My dear students, good morning. Very, very good morning. So, first chapter, The Gentleman of the Jungle is over. 2 revision classes also are over. Today, I am going to teach you the poem, The School Boy. Here, in first PUC and second PUC, there is no single 2-mark questions or 3-mark questions. 1 mark, 4 mark or 6 mark questions. It is why in the poem, understanding the lesson, divide the lesson into 4 parts, 4 mark questions. It is the method. Here, whatever the question it may be, summary is the answer. Where you should not look at the question, whether it is a 4-mark question or whether it is a 6-mark question, we must write the summary. Summary is the solution to all kind of question in first PUC and second PUC. The School Boy. Let us understand the meaning of the title. The School Boy is a story, a poem. The School Boy is a poem. Then what? The school boy means one particular school boy's story. One school boy's story. His story is written in a poem form. Sometimes it is discussing or expressing about one particular student, but in general it says about all children who are going to school. This is the story of a boy who is going to a school. What is the meaning of the school boy? The boy who is going to a school. His story. First man. Second, here short introduction is given. Here stanzas are written. I will switch over to second board. I will read the poem, recite the poem, understand it. First, let us understand the introduction. This poem is about a school boy. Then, you must divide any poem into 2 parts. What kind of 2 parts? Here, first stage says about how the school boy feels happy when he is playing in the nature. Once more. First half says how the school boy is happy during the holidays in nature. Like you, like me. When we get holidays, we enjoy in nature, touring, roaming, or chatting, so many things. Second one, when he thinks of going to school, how sad he feels in the classroom. He feels utterly upset when he goes to school in the classroom. What he is telling his parents, how he feels that his life is upset at all, totally upset. It is why first one happy part, second one sad part. First one, only one stanza belongs to first half. Second half, 5 stanzas will belong to second half. First stanza says how this school boy feels happy in nature. Next 5 stanzas, how he feels sad when he is in the classroom at school, when he thinks of going to school, how he feels very sad, it is expressed in this poem. Now, in this one, shortest introduction or shortest summary. The School Boy is a poem from the Song of Experience. What is the meaning I will say? Written by William Blake, a great painter and romantic poet of England. Introduction. The School Boy is a poem. Written by William Blake. Which country? England. What kind of poet? Romantic poet. Plus painter. He is a famous painter. His father also was a famous painter. But what is the meaning of the Song of Experience means Song of innocence, song of experience, there are two divisions. One book is there. First, William Blake has written two books. One book, first one name is Song of Innocence. He says about the sadness of young children. Song of Experience means happiness and sadness. This poem is selected from Song of Experience. In this poem, the poet talks about a child, one particular child or totally in general, that wakes up early in the morning. One day, one child wakes up early in the morning with pleasure, happily. He gets up happily. He wakes up happily. Later he feels very sad. Why? But soon the boy's pleasure disappears. He feels very sad very soon. Why? When he realizes, when he thinks to go to school, his happiness will disappear. It starts to disappoint him that he has to go to school. Next. The main thing is the sorrow that the school boy feels. How sad he feels in the classroom when he goes to school. It is explained, feels having to go to school when he wants to enjoy the summer or the natural joy. He wants to enjoy nature. He wants to be happy for some more days in the summer season, holiday time, morning session. But what happens? He has to go to school. The idea of going to school itself makes him feel very sad indeed. This is the introduction. First up, I will read out 6 stanzas to you. Later, we will proceed. In this section, I will explain 2 stanzas. Later, I will explain 4 more stanzas in the next session. Because our chapters are very strange to you, it is why you must, whatever the summary is sent by us to you, the same summary should be written in this one itself. It is why read the summary well. After this session is over, I will switch over to another word and I will recite the poem. Sir? Yeah. My dear students, you should have written this poem in your notebook. It is the law of English. You should have written 6 stanzas. Later, you can understand this explanation very easily. Now, see, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. 6 stanzas. Paragraphs, no, stanzas. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company! Once more. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company! But to go to school on a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. Once more. But to go to school on a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. Ha! Then at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hour. Nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, warm through with the dreary shower. Once more. Then at times I drooping sick and spend many an anxious hour. Nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bower, worn through with the dreary show. Fourth one. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child when fears annoy but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child when fears annoy but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? Oh, father and mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay. Oh, father and mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped of their joy in the springing day by sorrow and care's dismay, how shall the summer arise in joy, or the summer fruits appear? Or how shall we gather what griefs destroy, or bless the mellowing year when the blasts of winter appear? Yes, this is a sixth stanza poem, William Blake. This one says that all children are going to school, but they are not happy at school. Their happiness in the child age, young age itself, their happiness is removed because of this kind of system of education. Coming to school, writing, will be strict, and you cannot play, you cannot enjoy, you cannot chat, you cannot talk at all in the classroom. It is right. This school boy says that because of this school's learning system, this method of education is totally destroying the joy of the children who are going to school. It is why he says that he wants to learn so many things in nature, open area, by enjoying nature, not in a classroom like a bird which is in a cage, like in a prison, like in a jail. It is why he feels all children are not happy. They feel tired in the classroom. It is why they say that going to school itself is destroying their happiness. If they don't enjoy their childhood, how can they enjoy their future in the youthful days, old age? When they cannot be happy in the child age, how can they happy in the youthful stage, young men or old men? It is why they say that this kind of education system is destroying, spoiling the joy of young children who are going to school. It is why they want so much freedom. I will explain 6 stanzas. Today I will explain 2 stanzas, cover those 2, and 4 will be explained in my next session. Yes. First of all, remember, understand, this poem says about this school boy who feels very happy during the holidays, summer holidays. He can play in nature. When he thinks of going to school, how that thought had made him feel so sad. It is explained. I will explain 2 stanzas today. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn, and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what a sweet company! But to go to school on a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outward, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. See, first of all, let us know this rhyming words. Man, ha, me, tree. Next, again, man, outward, away, day. So, these rhyming words are over. There is no such a silly question. Write as a rhyming word. No, no, no. Write the meaning of a word. No, no, no. Totally different pattern of question. Now, who is this I? It is called the schoolboy. Who is that schoolboy? William Blake, the poet himself. The poet or the speaker. You must use the speaker, not the poet in first PUC and the second PUC. There is no word the poet. First you must use the poet of the poem, William Blake. Okay, later on, the poet says no. The speaker says. What is the word? The speaker. Speaker. I means who? The schoolboy. Who is a schoolboy? William Blake. Who is William Blake? A boy who is going to a school. I love to rise. He wants to get up in a summer morning. He wants to get up early on a summer morning. Today, holidays. It is why instead of sleeping so much, he wants to get up early in the morning during the summer holidays. Next, he loves to get up early on a summer morning. First line meaning. Next, here I love to rise, get up on a summer morning. Morning means morning. Next, when the birds sing on every tree. What are there? Two things are there. Here two actions. He likes to get up early in the summer morning and birds are singing on every tree means all trees. On all trees birds are singing. Please understand. Birds are singing. When the birds sing on every tree early morning, he likes to get up early in the morning. When means he likes to get up when the birds are singing on every tree. Next, the distant huntsman winds his horn. Distant means from the place where the boy is standing near the tree, some away, some distance away, a little distance. Huntsman, one hunter. Winds means what? Blowing. Blowing his horn, whistle. He is blowing the whistle. Whistle, why? To attract the birds. He wants to hunt the birds and animals. It is why this distant hunter is blowing this whistle. This hunter is far away. But he is blowing his whistle. He can hear the sound. Who? The schoolboy can hear the sound here. The schoolboy can hear the sound here. And the skylark. Skylark means name of the bird. Here, name of the bird is skylark. It is singing with me. Who is singing? The skylark is singing with me means who? Schoolboy. The schoolboy likes to hear the birds sing. The schoolboy likes to listen to winding the horn by hunter. Next, the skylark is singing with me, means schoolboy. That means he is singing and the skylark bird also is singing. Both of them are not singing the same song, making the sound. That is the theme of this line. This bird makes, skylark bird makes the noise. The bird makes the noise. It is the meaning of this line. Oh, what a sweet company. Listen, here after. Oh, surprise. Very happy. What sweet company? Company is a plural, no? What is sweet company means a singular. It is why he likes the company, friendship with what? Birds, handsome man, song, and skylark. These three things are companion or company of the schoolboy. It is why this schoolboy loves this one very much. Where? In the nature. During what? Holiday, not in the school. It is very, very important. Not in the school, but in the nature during the holidays on a summer morning. Once more, the schoolboy first line, I will explain 5 lines summary. It is called what? Paraphrase. Bullet summary. Saying summary to each and every line. That is my method of teaching. No single word big difficult for you. Every line must be explained by me, then only I feel satisfied. Say, the schoolboy likes to get up on a summer morning, and when the birds are singing on all trees, when the huntsman is blowing his horn, and the skylark bird is singing with him, these three things give him a great company. These three things give him so much happiness. He is extremely happy with the friendship of birds, huntsman, and skylark bird. Now, this is the summary of this one. This summary is there in your notes. Some modifications may be there. Whatever the summary is provided by us, same type of summary should be learned by you. Now, first stanza is over. Next, second stanza. But, see. Here, happiness, what means what? Negative form, like a question tag. Positive, negative. Negative or positive. Already, positive part is over. Now, onwards from stanza number 2, negative things to take place. But means negative. But to go to school on a summer morning, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye out one, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. See. But to go to school on a summer morning, he is not going to school now, but when he thinks of going to school, this is the difference. When the schoolboy thinks of going to school, he has not started yet going to school, but when he thinks of going to school, oh, today holiday is over, tomorrow onwards I have to go to school. When he thinks that he has to go to school, then worries start to take place in his mind. Ha! What? Oh, here see. Oh, happily. Here, sadly. Oh, it drives. It means what? Thought of going to school. It drives means it takes away all joy. His happiness will disappear when he thinks of going to school. It is natural. It is a natural concept that you too feel happy, you too feel sad. Suddenly, if you have to go to school after enjoying the holidays 1 month or 2 months, it is why. When the schoolboy thinks of going to school, his happiness will disappear. This is what he feels very much sad. Why? He has to remain under a cruel eye out one. He will be under the watchful eyes of the teacher in the classroom. Teacher is called what? Cruel eye out one. Cruel eye out one. That means what? The schoolboy feels very sad to remain under the observation of the teacher in the classroom. It is why the teacher is very strict in the classroom. He feels very much disappointed, upset because he will be watched carefully by the teachers. The little ones Little ones means the school children, the student, the children who are in the classroom. The little ones spend the day. How do they spend the day in the classroom? Inside the classroom. How the children feel inside the classroom means in sighing. Sighing is what? So much disappointed. Tired. Sighing means tired here, expressing sadness and dismay. So much disappointed. So much disappointed and so much tired. It is why they don't like to go to school. Who? Little ones. Little ones means school going children. It is why thought of going to school makes the boy feel so much sad because he has to be under the cruel eye, means under the supervision or watchfulness of the teacher. Outward, cruel eye outward means the teacher. The children spend the day in the classroom by sighing and dismay. Sighing means upset, tired. Dismay means so much upset and sadly they are spending the day. It is why so much tired, so much upset. It is why this stanza says about how the school boy feels so sad during the school time. Here, during the holidays, how the school boy feels very happy. It is explained in this stanza, in these two stanzas. Now, I hope you might have understood this one. I will stop here only, but I will put you one more question now. It is very, very important. Now, who likes to rise in a summer morning? Who? The school boy or the speaker? That is enough. Next. When does the school boy want to get up? When the birds sing on every tree. Okay. What sings on every tree? The birds. Where do the birds sing? On every tree. What are there on every tree? The birds. What are the birds doing on every tree? Singing. So, one line, 3 1-mark questions. It is the art of learning English. It is called what? Segment method. Next, the distant huntsman winds his horn. Who is blowing the horn? Huntsman. Where is the huntsman? In the distant place. What is he winding? His horn. Who is winding the horn? The huntsman. Yes. What is the huntsman doing? Winding his horn. Horn means whistle. Next. And the skylark sings with me. Who is singing with the school boy? The skylark. What is the name of the bird mentioned in this one? This is the toughest one. What is the name of the bird mentioned in this stanza? Means, if you write birds means, that is wrong. You must say skylark. What is a skylark? It is a bird. Who is with the school boy? The skylark bird. Who is singing along with the school boy? The skylark. This is this one. Oh, what a sweet company. What does give the sweet company to the school boy? You can write any one. These three are giving sweet company means these three things are making school boy very happy or giving the sweet, giving the happiness. It is why you can write birds which are on tree, huntsman, huntsman or skylark. Birds, huntsman, skylark. You can write any answer. Next one. What does make the school boy feel dejected to go to school on a summer morning? Next. What drives all joy away of the school boy when he has to go to school on a summer morning? Answer. Next. Under whose cruel eye is the school boy? The school teacher. Next. What does cruel eye outward refer to? What does cruel eye outward refer to? Who is called cruel eye teacher? Next, the little ones spend the day. Who is called as little ones? Children. School going children, school children. Next one. How does the boy spend the day in a school or in the classroom? In sighing and dismay. If you don't understand these two words meaning, refer the dictionary or internet. It is called what? More than 15 one-word questions can be said with the help of this 10 lines. It is why, my dear students, you learn in this order. In my next session, I will explain remaining 4 stanzas. It is why, learn the summary today. You should have written 6 stanzas in your notebook already. After this one, you must write the summary of this poem. We have sent the notes to you, to your mobile. It is why. Write the summary, understand this one. If you have not understood, contact me. If you don't contact me, you are responsible for your wrong learning. I am not responsible. If you can ask me, I can clear your doubts. If you don't contact me, it is your mistake. It is not my mistake. Understand, write the summary and understand. In my next session, I will explain 4 remaining stanzas. Okay? Enjoy the teaching. God bless you.